Good morning, guys. Thursday, late morning. My fasteners finally came in to attach the bed floor to the box, and actually I just got back from picking them up maybe an hour and a half ago. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but get it in. I started already. I've been dicking around with it a little bit, mostly on the center strip. The bolts, if you can see them, they're a hex head, Allen head socket, and they're tapered, so that's why I countersunk my holes. So it should sit fairly flush with the top of the aluminum. Yeah, I want to get that finished so that, like I said, I could pick up all the parts I have on the floor and get them in the box of the truck out of the way, and make it more of a self-contained unit and make some room in here. So yeah, I've got a ton of holes to drill and stuff like that. So maybe I'll show doing one side and the other side's the exact same repeat. So no sense showing the whole thing. So anyway, that's where I'm at, and yeah, we'll get right to it. All right, so I got one more to put in on the center strip. All right, good and tight. So you can see it's a nice clean look. At least I like it. See how the heads pretty much sit nice and flush, so it's a nice clean look. I made sure I measured from, had the same measurement front and back to the edge of the strip. So I guess I'll go ahead and mark my next one and drill a bunch of holes. All right, so I kind of tucked my strip under the board, up to where the hole is, and so that should cover and keep everything nice and straight. And I've got a white marker here. It's a white paint marker. I'll just mark all my holes. And one more. There. I can drill them out and get ready to fasten the rest of this thing in. All right, so when I'm drilling these holes, I start with a small bit and I just keep stepping up until I get to the final one. This is the last one, and I've done the first 3 bits already. This one here isn't cutting where the shit is dull, so I'm going to bring it over the bench grinder and sharpen her up. So I got that's step 3. At the same time, I also put some holes in the angle iron that's attached to the side of the box, so I can get a screw in on this side of the board. I don't want to keep things from rattling and moving around, and that board can still expand and contract or whatever, because it's only attached on one end or one edge of it, so no big deal. I'll have to blow this all off after I'm done the final drilling, and I'm probably going to need an extra set of hands to bolt this down, because I can't be under the truck and on top of the truck at the same time. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I might end up having to get my daughter in here or something. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Alright, so last time I had to sharpen a bit, one viewer asked me how I do it. I just do it by eye, really. And you know, if you're like me, you've got a drawer somewhere in your toolbox. It's got about 5,000 drill bits. They're all dull, and you know, you got to take the time, take a half an hour once a week, and grab 15 or 20 bits and just sharpen them up. And it just takes a little bit of practice. You know, I sat down. I'd never done it before either until recently. So. Okay, see how that works. Trick is, make sure, you know, you got your cutting edge, and the area behind it, you want to make sure you take enough off of that, because if you don't, it's going to be riding on that back area, and your cutting edge isn't going to be even touching your piece of work. So that's the only thing. Make sure it's even on both sides, you know, the point is in the center. And that's about it. Play with it a little bit, and you'll get it. Let's see how the sharpening went. Pretty good. Battery's dead. Perfect. Yeah, she's cutting nice. Okay, I'll finish these up and blow all this shavings and stuff off of there. Okay, got the crawl right in here. moving like an old man, and the reason for that is I am an old man. Much better. Oh, come on. Came off my... Where I put the relief cut underneath for the bolt, it came off. Damn it. Happened. Okay, might have to back that one off. Okay, so there we go. One half is done. So I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side, and yeah, that's it. Call it done. So I've got probably an hour, 45 minutes, I guess, an hour to finish up the other side, and this is done. I can cross it off my list. And I did have to get my daughter out to, hold the Allen key in place while I tightened it up from underneath. But just for the last one, the rest I was able to get myself. So there you have it. One box done. Okay, I haven't gone to this list for a while, so I can cross off bed floor, gas filler, and install a box. Okay. Getting there, man. Getting there. All right. Okay, wait for it. Cheers. Okay, so the bed floor is done. It seemed to drag out a bit, but there's a lot of work in that, and it looks great. So It's awesome. Yeah, so I guess we're going to be moving on to other things in the next video. I gotta get going on those fenders, rear fenders, and like I said, I've got glass to do yet. Tidy up the rest of the wiring, and you know, get all the rubbers and all that stuff going. So there's still a ton of stuff to do, but yeah, we're getting after it. Things are getting done, and those are 3 big items knocked off my list tonight. So that's cool. What else? Yeah, you know, you come up with ideas all the time when you're working by yourself and how to move things around and get things done, you know. But sometimes you just need an extra pair of hands, that's it. So even if it's just to hold a wrench while you're on the other side or underneath or something. So yeah, it's good to have kids around in the evening, you know, my personal labor pool. And they work really cheap because they don't work, I don't feed them. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, new subscribers, thank you very much. And if you like the content, please do subscribe. I truly do appreciate it. And you know, don't be shy. Leave comments, and you know, spread the word, man. Tell your buddies and tell your chums if you think they'd dig this channel. Cool. The more the merrier, man. So yeah. And if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.